Hello and welcome to the fourth episode of the podcast. In this episode, we have with us Nitin Mishra, who is the co founder of Sustainovate Climate Solutions. I hope you enjoy the podcast. So, I would like to start this with how has your journey been like? How did you start?
So, Abhishek, I started this company at March 2024. We can say we are a 2-month-old company. So, I'm working with corporate EHS and sustainability from last 15 years. So, I done my BTech in environmental engineering, and then I started my professional journey. So, during the starting of journey, I worked with Fontas Water Limited as a project engineer in Bangalore in Southeast region. So, I handle a lot of the ETP, STP water treatment project with the Ministry of Rural Drinking Water Project, Karnataka government. So I spent around 3 years in water and wastewater treatment project. So I installed many ETPs, STP, RO plant in Bangalore region, in South region. And after that, I will join the Honda motorcycle. So I work with Honda and handle the environment and sustainability. So during the Honda, because that time the sustainability is the new word because Honda is a Japanese company, so their rules, regulation, their policy are very good. So it's my privilege when I work with Honda. I connected with and handle the EHS. So I work to handle the safety department. I handle the water treatment system. I work with carbon accounting and all of the things. So around working with more than 3 years, I left the Honda and I go to the RSPL. It's a soda ash manufacturing plant in Devbhoomi, Dwarika. So when I joined this project, the air pollution, these type of things are very happen. So I work with the air pollution control system, environmental compliance like EIA, biodiversity impact assessment. So social sustainability, I was very much related because it's a greenfield project. So I handle all the compliance with these type of things. And that time the sustainability is not mandatory for the company, but voluntary basis we will take care of the water, wastewater, and these type of things. In 2019, that time my mother uh, is facing some health issue and he's suffering from fourth stage cancer. So I quit my job and left out to Delhi. And that time I got an opportunity with Dabur because that time I'm living in Delhi, so it's important for me to switch my career in Delhi because I spent around 4 months with my mother in Delhi. So that time I got an opportunity in Dabur in work with corporate EHS and sustainability department. So I joined the Dabur at around 2020 and I handle the entire corporate sustainability. So that time I'm much aware how can you handle the corporate because before Dabur I worked with the plant. So mainly I have the experience to handle the plant compliances, the plant things. But first time when I work with Dabur that time the EPR is the new thing. So during that hour I handle we can say ki we are the part of the team who declare is the Dower is the first plastic neutral company. So this is my dream project. I handle all of the things that time. I independently handle the entire EPR system. I handle the BRSR reporting. I work with I handle the more than 12 to 13 plant. We done the audit. So that time, really, we first start the sustainability point of view. We done the sustainability disclosure. We handle the entire thing. So I invited a lot of the conference. So I can say that during that hour I attended more than 100 conferences as a speaker in various topics. I got many recognition from I take interviews. I am invited by many organization to deliver the lecture on the environment, the EPR, the sustainability. So we can say that during the working time of Davar, the entrepreneurship might still coming in my mind because when I
Hmm.
meet with the people and the relation is very going on, then I think because that time the EPR is the new thing. So many people they have asked to me because I have a very good connection with the different company. So I have a very good connection with industry. So a lot of the people they call me and asking their query. So like we can say ki I started the voluntary basis entrepreneurship and the free basis. I attend a
Hmm.
lot of the lecture and these type of things. After moving out to Davar, I go to the Havels India Limited. I'm heading and leading the sustainability department. So when I joined the Havels, I handle the entire sustainability department. I am the responsible to take care their sustainability reporting, take care their roadmap, and I can say back when I joined with Havel, then the mindset is my very clear. In upcoming 4 to 5 years, I will start my own consultancy work.
Hmm.
So during the working time of Havels, I start some type of research work. I taken a lot of the assignment. That time because I'm the single person in Havel when I joined. So I make a team. I hire 5 to 6 people in a GET. So I start the training of supplier ESG assessment. I meet with all the stakeholder, the director, make the strategy and these type of things. So during the working time of Havels, I make certain WhatsApp group. So I try ki at Saturday, Sunday, I will try to deliver because when I work with Havels, then I feel ki the sustainability job opportunity is very available at market, but the main issue is the right person. Because
Hmm.
at sustainability, when the word sustainability is coming, because at environment, the people are code technical, but when the sustainability word is coming, everyone is in claiming as a sustainability expert. So the opportunity is very huge, but the right person are not available. So I find the skill gaps between because when I take the interview, I take 20 CV and I found only 2 CV are capable to meet the industry requirement. So I work with plants, so I have the practical experience. How can you develop the strategy? I handle the corporate things with Tower. I handle the corporate things with Havels. So at Havels, I started my WhatsApp group. So more than 2,000 people they join my groups at every Saturday and Sunday. I start the free lectures on the sustainability point of view. So we conducted more than 15 lecture and we got very good response. So we can say in a 10 day, more than 2,000 people, they join my community. They asking me certain question. They asking me, then sir, please start some training session on Sunday. So I meet with some my friend. They started me why we do not launch some sustainability training because you have very good exposure. People are you know the practical aspect because in sustainability the ground reality is very important. So I feel I have the expertise, technical expertise. I have the background of environmental engineering. I worked with more than 15 years. So why should I would not start my company?
Hmm.
So in February I quit my job and March we started our company Sustainovate Climate Solution Private Limited. So basically we right now we are working in two directions. One is the ESG Learning Academy. So through Academy we launch a certain courses, certain training program. And second vertical is the pure consulting. So we help brand to prepare their sustainability report, to prepare their net zero roadmap, to prepare their supplier ESG assessment. So, because it's not a new thing for us in our daily routine basis, I easily done this industry level. So I know how can you develop the thing because at sustainability, two type of things is coming. One is the implementation, second is the reporting. So I have the experience of the implementation. So when I meet with all the consultant, I feel the implementation part is very missing at market. People because everywhere the consultant are available, but on ground experienced person who can implement the things there are not available. So it's a good opportunity for me. So I started my company and we launched first post graduation. So I meet with a lot of the university. I told them because when I check in Google, the sustainability reporting courses they are coming at 10 lakh, 20 lakh because IIM, IIT they are providing the same. So I meet with very university. Please start some courses or on a nominal course. So I done a collaboration with SKD University, Sri Kushaldas University, Hanumangarh, and we launched first post-graduation diploma in sustainability reporting and management. So it's a 1 year course. We will provide the insight, total what is the sustainability, how the sustainability reporting framework. So we have the 19 classes and we can say in a 15 day, we complete our first batch and right now we have the 54 participants in our PG program. They are taking care of our post-graduation diploma and mainly they are the EHS head. Like I can say ki more than 40 company, we have the people from the Mahindra, Tata, Honda,
Hmm.
Renew, JK. You can say all the big MNC people, they join our courses. So I start my first post-graduation diploma courses in a nominal cost 1 lakh rupee. So the people they understand ki Nitin has the capability to provide the practical insight. And right now we had completed the more than 20 classes, and they are very happy because all of things are available at Google. But how can you implement the sustainability and it's very important. So I can say I start this diploma, and after this diploma, we done a collaboration with Center for Environmental Education. We done a collaboration with PhD Chamber of Commerce. we had a meeting with Ministry of Skill Council. So I got a lot of the opportunity. Each council has called me and said, "Ki, why, how can we start the certain training program?" So we launched a three-day boot camp and we got a good response in our BRSR reporting. We got more than 30 participation in our GHG accounting. We got more than 25 participation. So the training vertical is well set up and it's very good start. And I can say ki in a only in a 2 month we crossed the 50 lakh revenue.
Hmm.
In a consulting point of view, right now we are working with more than six clients. We are working with Mankind Pharma. We are working with Send and Vikas. We are working with Sandvik. We are working with Buldan Work. We are working with Oswal Casting. We are preparing their sustainability roadmap. We are providing the ESG masterclass for their top management. So these are the some vertical which right now we are working.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
feel ki in sustainability, a lot of opportunities available. It's depend on you. How can you grab the opportunity? So I feel ki uh, I have good connection in company. I have good experience. So why should not start my intro? It's not a pre-plan. Suddenly I think and I take a chance ki चलो एक chance लेते हैं. If I'm not successful, then again go back to the job. But I can say ki in only in 1 month I good opportunity. I already crossed my salary in a first month. So because when I work with Havels, my salary is around 38 lakh. And right now we are
Hmm.
already crossed the 50 lakh revenue. So and day-to-day basis, we got the work orders, we got the training opportunity. I'm also as a visiting faculty with a lot of the good institution. I provide a lot of the lecture with various universities. So I deliver lecture with IIM Lucknow, I deliver lecture with IIT Bombay, I deliver lecture with Indian Institute of Forest Management. So they are participant. They joined me recently. We done a collaboration with Gujarat University. So I will take care their post-graduation diploma course. So at training point of view, I think a lot of the good opportunity is available. I feel ki people are seeking the right participation. They are seeking the right course content because right now the lot of the courses are available. But the issue is they are providing only the overview. Why we are different? We provide the real practical thing. I work with corporate sustainability, so I know how can we implement the same. Same I'm trying to deliver. We can say ki I'm just delivering my experience through these courses. And without marketing, we got good response, and maybe we got also some consulting work. So we can say it's a good start. I'm happy with my startup. And we can say ki I feel the freedom. I have the time to spend with my family. I have the time to spend with my children. One is the second thing. Maybe during the working time, I got a good job and good offer. But I know ki how can I improve myself? What is my
Hmm.
capability? I know ki I can make the company in a 1 year in the next 2 3 months. So it's depend on you. I take a risk. Not a risk. It's my own view. I required my own consultancy because when you work with industry, a lot of the time you have the skill set and you feel ki people are not following your skill. You can do better. So that's why I started my own venture and I'm very happy. So this is my some little
Hmm.
entrepreneurship journey, and we are
Okay.
based out at Vaishali, Rajya.
That's very interesting to see. You mentioned that in only 2 months you crossed 50 lakh revenue, but I'd like to say that it's not the 2 months, but it's also the journey that you have dealt with it behind, like the 15 years, 20 years of journey that you have had. So you also mentioned that you were working in the EHS department. So could you explain what is EHS?
So mainly the EHS department at every company level, we have the one department of environment, health and safety. So as per the factory head, you required one safety officer for a 1,000 employee. You also required some environmental engineer who will take care of the CTO, CT, because at company level, you have the water treatment plant, you have the effluent treatment plant. So company required a person who will take care of the environment and also the safety in a company because safety is a compliance, environmental also have a compliance. So at every company level, they have one EHS manager, EHS executive. They will take care of the safety compliance. They will take care of the fire and safety. They will take care of the environmental point of view. They will take care of the certified environmental compliance like uh, environmental return, environmental monitoring, water testing, these type. So Mainly because before sustainability, the EHS department is only available because sustainability is coming in India in last 1 and 2 year. And right now, mainly they are intervened from the corporate side. But plant point of view, mainly they have the EHS guy who will take care of the environmental health and safety, these type of things. So I can say
Hmm.
ki EHS is converting to ESG. EHS
Okay.
person have the on-ground technical experience. Maybe at sustainability point of view, some person coming from the corporate communication department, some are coming from the CSR department. But EHS are the backbone of sustainability because they know at plant level how can be done the improvement for the thing. Because sustainability is a new but not a new thing. People are already doing the same. But
Hmm.
sustainability help us to take this work in a systematic manner. So we can say that sustainability is just like a framework to track your work in terms of environment, social and governance. So EHS is the best suited department. So I'm taking all of these in corporate level. I'm collected all the plant data. We will make certain report and submit to the top management. We are preparing our report for the annual report point of view. So EHS have the similar responsibility for the
Hmm.
environmental health and safety.
So is it so that EHS department is required for the factories only, or a normal corporate also requires this?
Also corporate level because if you have the employee, then you require certain safety officer in case of fire, in case
Hmm.
of any emergency. Because at the corporate level, you have also the in concern to establish environmental compliance, CGWA compliance, air monitoring, DGStack. So one person is required who will take care all of the things. So some corporate they have hire a EHS manager for their corporate office also. Otherwise, the corporate sustainability team, corporate environmental EHS team, they will take care of all of the things.
Okay. You also mentioned that while you were at Dabur, you made the plant plastic free and you were in charge of the EPR. So, could you explain the concept of EPR and your journey in creating a plastic free plant?
So actually, when I worked with Dabur India Limited, that time the at 2028 Ministry of Environment and Forest they had make certain compliance for the plastic waste management rule, and they are introduced the EPR compliance. EPR means extended producer responsibility. If you are making any product, if you are using any plastic packaging, then it's your responsibility to take back the plastic from the market and recycle again. So under the plastic waste management rule, they had done certain regulation on the EPR compliance. So like as a Dabur, we are the manufacturer of a lot of the medicine, lot of the beverages. So we are using a lot of the plastic packaging. Like I'm giving an example. If so, plastic have a different category, like category one, category two, category three. You are using the rigid plastic, you are using the flexible, you are using the MLP. So on the category level, first we need to be identify like I am using the 23,000 metric ton of plastic in my packaging. These are going to the market. So it's our responsibility. We can collect the same plastic from the market and we can send to the recycler, cement. So these are the compliance things. So we are doing the same. That time we are collected the 100% plastic in different category. So we done a tie-up with different waste management company. On the behalf of Dabar, they are collected the plastic from the market. They are collected plastic from the ULV. They are collecting plastic from the different society. And same amount of plastic we are sending to the recycler and cement. And they provide the certification, recycling certificate, and we had submitted these certificate to the CPCB. So we had the liability of that time around 21,000 metric ton, and we had collected more than 21,000. So we are the first company in FMCG sector who had collected and recycled the same quantity of beyond the compliance, and we had declared the same thing. If you type in Google, you can found around 3 years ago, Davar had declared they are the first FMCG company who had done the more than 100% EPR compliance, and they had declared as a plastic neutral and plastic positive. So I will take care of the entire management, all the plastic management. I am the whole sole responsible for that. So we have the more than 11 WMA, and we had collected the plastic from all the states. So we had covered now 400 cities, 29 states. We have the 12 WMA, and we done a recycling with more than 2,000 recycler, 13, 14 waste to energy plant. So the entire coordination, the entire vendor selection, their management, I will take care of all the things. So it's a
Okay.
apart from EHS, it's a core responsibility for me. I'm part of the a lot of the group like We Care, PACE, and ARC. They are the Plastic Recycling Association. I am part of the CPCB consulting team. Also, I am the part of the CIA EPR committee. So that time I am the part of a lot of the committee, and from the legal point of view, from the advocacy point of view, I had invited and participated in a lot of the consultation program.
So, as per compliance, what percentage of plastic has to be recycled? Let's say if Dabur is uh, using 100 kgs of plastic, just for an example. So, what is the percentage that Dabur needs to recycle?
So it's this is the compliance for the packaging of plastic.
Okay,
So 100% is required. Right now, 100%.
100%. Okay, right now
If
it's
you are
100%.
if you are using the 100 kg of plastic packaging, then it's your responsibility. Right now, you can take the EPR credit from the recycler of the same quantity, and you need to be submit to the MOEF and CPCB EPR portal.
Yeah.
So at
And
past the collection is required, but right now they had take some step, and you can directly purchase the credit from recycler, registered recycler.
okay, and
Hmm.
when you were at Dabur, you had to do the collection yourself.
We will handle
Okay,
the entire collection traceability. We had appointed a separate auditor, BDO. They will take care the entire audit.
Hmm.
The vendor has collected or not. This is plastic is traceability. So we will check entire thing. We will adopt a separate auditor for the same.
So, sir, you also mentioned about BRSR. So,
Hmm.
I wanted to know what is BRSR?
Correct. So BRSR is basically the business responsibility sustainability reporting. Right now, SEBI has mandated ki all the 1,000 top listed company, they are the mandatory BRSR reporting. At past, all the listed company, if you have the listed company in the MCA portal and you have the listed in stock exchange board, then the top 1,000 company, they need to be submit the business responsibility sustainability reporting to the SEBI. So they have a questionnaire type of thing. They have a BRSR format. At BRSR, they have the three sections, section A, B, C, and they have the nine principle. So according to each principle, they have certain question on the social aspect. They have the certain question of environmental aspect, on the governance aspect. So for the 1,000 listed company, you need to be submit your disclosure in the BRSR format. And from this year, top 150 company, they need to be done the BRSR core reasonable assurance. At past only the reporting, but day by day they had mandated the reasonable assurance. Means you need to be take a third party who will take care the entire things ki your answer is okay or not. So at BRSR core they have chosen certain question, and all these questions the assurance is mandatory. And from the upcoming year, the BRSR has made certain mandate for the value chain disclosure also. So day by day, the BRSR, a lot of the things are coming, and the sustainability reporting right now it's only mandatory for the 1,000 listed company, but maybe in future it will be mandatory to all the listed company. So the sustainability reporting market is very huge, and right now from the investor point of view, BRSR is the Indian things, but like the CDP, Carbon Disclosure Project, Dow Jones Sustainability Index, Morgan Stanley, these are the lot of the disclosure which are required on the world level. So a lot of the investor they are asking. So we are also helping as a consultant in BRSR reporting, in GRI reporting, in CDP reporting. So any sustainability reporting we can help us to prepare the sustainability reporting. We can help us to prepare the net zero roadmap, like we can done the scope 1 to 3 accounting. For the supplier ESG assessment, we are helping to prepare the supplier ESG assessment. So any topic related to sustainability, we can take up because we have the on ground experience. We had already implemented. So we know the things, how can you develop the same. We are not only the consultant, we are also the implementer. So this is the overview of BRSR.
So, when you say that you are also an implementer, so what
Hmm.
do we mean by that?
Implementer, like mainly right now, if you see the consultant, they are coming from the consulting. They had
Hmm.
worked with Marriott company, but When you work with the company, you know ki on the company ground level how can you develop the same, like sustainability reporting, the water management. These words are looking very good from the outer point of view, but when you are work on the industry point of view, then you know it's not a easy task. Lot of the
Hmm.
approval is required, lot of the coordination is required. Sometime I'm giving an example of sustainability reporting, so I'm preparing a BRSR report. So during the BRSR report, it's an integration of 9 to 12 departments. It's not a data from the one department. So when you work with any corporate level, then you need to be coordinate with all the department. Some department they have the knowledge, they don't have the knowledge. Sometimes the ground person people they have the data. You are asking the same with the top management. So when the consultant they are coming for any point of view, they don't know how can you collect the data, which are the right person who will give you the data. So I work with plant, I work with corporate. I know which person is the right person who will take care of all of the things. And what are the problems they face by the industry? Like in water management, I know ki some maintenance issue is coming. Why the plant will not be taken? Why the compliance will not be taken? So I work with in their department. I have a coordination experience, so I know ki which are the right button to push and make the better result. So these are the things I can say the implementer. So in our team, our all team member, they are coming from the industrial background and consulting background. They work with various industry. So our total team, we don't have the only consultant point of view. We know the pain. In an industrial level, what are the key point? How can you improve the same? Like, I mean, if I'm giving an example of like a water audit, you will hire a consultant. They will visit your plant. They will make a report. But if you take a person who had worked in industry, so they will know the loophole. How can in an industrial level what type of water they will generate? Because these are the practical things. These are the total practical things. You cannot make a sustainable person through the books because it's not a theoretical thing. It's a totally practical. Same like I'm giving a example of car driving. Car driving is total practical. If you drive the car, then you will learn. If you hire a trainer and they will tell you more than 20 times, you cannot take the learning of drive. It's depend on you ki which are the button is required, which are the gear is required. So same the sustainability is the total practical things. So if you have the industrial background, you work in industry, you know ki at sustainable a supply chain point of view, which are the right person, which are the right person who have the knowledge of the quality system. So sustainability is the total integration of all the departments. So these type of things will help us to understand this point of view. And I can say that very few people right now in sustainability consulting, very few people they are coming from the industrial background. So these things are help us to brand because we know the pen, we know the how can we develop the same. So we can implement in a better way.
And in your experience, most of the people that work in the EHS department are these do these people have a science background or are they from any type of a background?
So mainly, same like I can say ki at EHS when the word EHS is coming, then some people they are coming from the environmental background. So they done the MSc, they done the
Hmm.
engineering in environment, and after that some people they are take care of 1 year diploma in post graduation, and they are join as a safety officer. But mainly in a big corporate level in a good company, the EHS people they have the technical background. They are coming from the maybe they are the done their BTech in mechanical and chemical and they done certain diploma in industrial safety. But they at a EHS level, a person who should understand the entire company point of view. They will know the electrical and mechanical because when you handle the water system, then the mechanical and electrical knowledge is required. It's not just only a compliance handling thing. You must know how can you save the energy, how can you save the water, because same in sustainability. Sustainability is not just like a make a report. A person who will take care of the sustainability reporting, the person should know what are the intent of this reporting. How can you collect the data? How can you implement the same thing? So that's why the practical experience is must required in sustainability because sustainability is just not filling a framework and writing a report. Before writing a report, you must to know to each and every point of view, like human right impact assessment. So if certain question is asking to human right impact assessment, then as a sustainability had a lead, I must know what are the compliance, what are the requirement of human rights, what are the international labor law. As a human right point of view, what are the things required to implement on the company level. So if you know better, then you can ask to your HR department, you can ask to your human right department, you will implement the same. But if you don't have the idea, then you are only totally based on the consultant. Then consultant will provide a checklist and you will share to the HR department. HR department fill the same and you will push out to the sustainability reporting. But if you have the idea, what are the meaning of human right, what are the meaning of the water management, what are the meaning of waste management, then you can make the report in a better way. Because a consultant only will guide you, they will provide you a pathway, but driving the car, it's your responsibility. So, like the practical experience is much required as per my understanding. And it's a truly way. That's why a lot of the company they are very good in market, but their sustainability journey are not good because sustainability is total practical. It's not a one day job. It's not a consultant job. You will hire a big four or big five. You will pay a 1 CR and you can implement the same. It's when your team will be the capable, then you will make the sustainability journey in a. And that's why we had started the ESG Learning Academy, our core philosophy to make the skill set. Because skill, right now, no one is working on the skill. Everyone is working on the consulting point of view. I can easily take the consulting work, but the academy, they will make a relation. Like if you are a person of any company, I will give you the skill. Then definitely I'm doing my marketing. If I have the capability to teach us, then I can done the work in a better way. So maybe in 4 to 5 years, my student they will come back to us because they know I have the capability to done the same thing. And skill set is required because right now no one is ready to share their knowledge. People are thinking if I will share my knowledge, then no one will give me a work. But our philosophy is totally different. If I will share my knowledge, then definitely you will get a confidence on me. Yeah, I am the capability to run the same. So same thing, we had started this thing and we are ready to share all of the thing. In our training program, we are not giving the overview, we are giving the 100% practical thing. And more than 1,000 people, they have already done our courses. You can check our feedback in our website, and mainly our uh, participant they are coming from the corporate EHS. They have the GM, vice president, director level. I can say ki, more than 5 to 6 director of big company they join my courses. If you are thinking because in sustainability I feel a lot of the thing people are thinking it's a new guy. I have the 13-year experience, 14-year experience. So sustainability is just not a number of 15-year, 16-year experience. Maybe a 2-year, 3-year person, they have the better capability. So it's all depend on the skill set. It's not a game of number, the number of age. It's all depend of a skill set. Maybe a 3-year person have a better skill set because they have the on-ground
So,
experience. So
you were
same, it's
also
a total
talking
practical experience
a while
and
back, you were
we are
talking about
helping and we are working in the same.
GHG accounting. So, if you could also tell us what is GHG accounting?
So mainly, like we have the greenhouse gas emission. So at GHG accounting, we had done the calculation of all the GHG gases like greenhouse gas emission. So right now, many people are thinking it's a CO2 accounting. If you see the people are only asking about the CO2, but GHG is not only the CO2. GHG greenhouse gas emission will cover the CO2, CH4, nitrous oxide, okay, your fugitive emission, your chlorofluorocarbon, all of the thing. So this is the summation of all of the gases. Why people are much more focused on the CO2 because 65% is coming from the carbon and rest gas percentage is very huge. But when you are doing the GHG accounting, you need to be taken the all the gas accounting. You can take the CO2, CH4, nitrous oxide, HFC gases, all of the things. So at GHG emission, we have the three scope. Scope 1, Scope 2, and Scope 3. So mainly Scope 1 is the direct control things. If direct control means like the company have the direct control, like your company DG set, your boilers, your company owned vehicle, your AC refrigerant, your CO2 cylinder gas refilling. So all the CO2 generated due to your own operation, which are directly controlled by you, this type of accounting you need to be taken in Scope 1. All the grid electricity you need to be taken in Scope 2 and entire value chain emission. So at scope 3, we have the 15 category. So all these integration of scope 1 plus scope 2 plus scope 3 is your total GHG accounting. So you take the emission factor of CO2, you need to be emission factor of other gases, and you can done the GHG accounting. So you can take the reference of IPCC emission factor, you can take the reference of EPA regulation, you can take the emission factor of TEFRA. So a lot of the international regulatory body, their emission factor are available. So you need to be done the take the GHG accounting. Same GHG accounting is not a big task. The main issue is the collection of data. Why I'm saying the practicality is very required. You can take the all of the things through Google ki how can we done the GHG accounting. But the main issue, how can you make the data? Like I'm giving an example of scope 3 purchase goods and category. So this is the scope 3 category 1. All the purchase material you need to be take the GHG accounting. Like if I'm purchasing the books, okay, in my purchase the numbers are the books number are coming in a number. I had purchased 12 books, but we don't have the weight. So if you don't have the weight, how can you done the GHG accounting? So the practical experience is required to set the data in a required format. If you have the data in kg, then you can take the emission factor of your paper and you can done the GHG count. So same the scope 3 is very important because we don't have the right data first, and we have the data but in not the right format, because it's totally depend on your supply chain. If your supplier they don't have the knowledge, so you need to be develop the supplier ESG assessment. It's your responsibility to provide the information on the sustainability to your supplier, because your supplier scope 1, scope 2 is your scope 3. So if you go for the scope 3, then supplier scope 1 and scope 2 is required. So that's why the supplier ESG assessment, supplier ESG things are, many companies they have mandated the certain ESG clause in their vendor code of conduct, vendor supplier code of conduct. So the MSME supply chain sustainability is very important, and there are the huge response, big opportunity at market. So same, that's why the BRSR has make mandatory for the value chain disclosure. So they had add certain question. Right now it's only applicable to 1000. Like I say ki in upcoming years, it will be mandatory to all the listed company. So if you want to go for the net zero, then you need to work on the supplier chain also. It's your, because you are taking material from the supplier. If their material are carbon neutral, then you will be the carbon neutral. So at GHG accounting, we done the calculation of all the GHG gases, and because India we have the certain data pattern, but mainly we are using the international emission factor. On the basis of that, we can done the GHG accounting. So we can help us in that aspect also. If any company want to done their GHG accounting, we can prepare the same. And right now we are working with 5 clients to make their GHG accounting GHG inventory.
Uh, what is net zero?
So mainly net zero meaning you cannot done the zero. So I'm giving a simple example. You had take a baseline like financial year 21-22, you done the GHG account and you found your scope 1, scope 2, scope 3 emission is 1 lakh metric. And you had set a target in net zero by 2030. This means at 2030, your emission will not be higher than 1 lakh. This is the meaning of net zero. It's not that you will be go for the zero. You need to be maintain the same thing. With the comparison of 2021-22, if right now your emission is 1 lakh metric ton, then at 2020 you will not go higher than 1 lakh metric. You will be the below 1 lakh. So when you achieve, then you will be the net zero. So if you go for the net zero, then you need to be reduce your scope 1, scope 2. So scope 1, scope 2 emission is normally 10 to 15%. 80 to 85% is emission coming through scope 3. It's a value chain. And right now, company don't have the data of the scope 3. So we help us to companies to prepare their GHG accounting in scope 3, in data collection, in trainings. So we help us to brand to first to understand the concept. How can you develop the strategy? How can you start the accounting? And how can you prepare the roadmap? So we are also helping brand to prepare their net zero roadmap. So this is the meaning. And for the net zero, SBTi science-based target approval is required. So you need to be approved the target from the SBTi. So for the target approval, we provide the consultancy. How can you approve your target from the SBTi? So this type of consulting we are also done.
So let's take an example that a client comes to you and they
Hmm.
want to get their GHG reporting, or they want to implement ESG uh, in their company, right? All the elements of. So, how do you go about advising the client? Like, what are the steps you take to ensure that their requirement is fulfilled?
So first we done a introduction meeting with the client. We need to be understand for what is their requirement. So in the first meeting, we need to be understand the requirement, and as per the requirement, we found key they required certain consultancy and advisory. Under the umbrella of advisory and consulting, we know we need to be provide certain training program. So we provide a combined package. Like I'm giving example, I have one client. The client is required a BRSR reporting. Okay. So before BRSR reporting, we done some initial assessment to know their performance. So I can done certain audit of their company. I meet with their different department HOD in environmental point of view. What is their current structure? What is their current progress? So we done the primarily assessment to know their company performance. We done some peer analysis with their competitor and all of the things. How their peer will done. So on the basis of initial assessment and peer assessment, we make certain strategy. For the reporting point of view, how can you make the same? Before the strategy development, we provide certain master classes to 12 top management. So we conducted certain training program to the top management, their middle management, their sustainability champion. See what is the meaning of sustainability reporting at BRSR reporting point of view? What type of data is required? So, like I already said, ki at BRSR, you required certain data from the EHS department, you required certain data from the HR, admin, quality, supply chain, purchase, procurement, finance, account. So, we invited all the department representative, and we will tell us ki at BRSR reporting, these type of question is asking. So we will provide some type training program, and after this training, these people are capable to understand the same thing. Because without training, if I will share the questionnaire, they will don't understand how will fill out. So first we
Yeah.
provide the training, and after this training, we will provide certain checklist and Excel sheet to provide the data. We will use certain software also. So we will send certain questionnaire, certain Excel sheet, and these people, if they feel any difficulty, they will connect with our team, and we will provide again some consultancy work. And on the basis of their data, we will make the report. We will submit the report to the team. So this is the simple step. At advisory level, we done the primarily initial assessment, peer analysis, then training and awareness to their management, then our disclosure and framework and this type of questionnaire. And once the report will prepare, then we again conducted the same. We done a meeting with their top management. We will share our work. If any modification is required, we will again recheck and review by the top management. When their top management will finalize the same thing, we will submit the final report.
So, with regards to the problems that a company has, one is the data collection. They don't know how to collect the data. So, apart from this problem, what are the other problems that a company goes through when they are trying to implement EHS in their company?
First is the data. Second is the knowledge, skill set.
Yeah.
Because as a consultant, I will totally depend on the clients. If client manpower, they have the capability, they have the skill set, then it's easy for me. They can make my work easier. If the people don't have the skill set, they don't know the meaning of BRSR and all of the things, then it's very difficult for me because I am not sitting in the company atmosphere. I don't know what are the key stakeholders who will provide the data. So it's all depend on the coordination. So that's why the skill set is very required. That's why we are providing the training before starting any work. Through this training, they will understand the concept of the same and they will provide the right data. Because if I will depute one person in that company, the person will talk to each other. If they go for the purchase department, maybe the purchase had said, I don't have the time, come tomorrow, come yesterday, but we don't have the time. So we need to be fix up the responsibility. At purchase department, this is the person who will provide the data. At HR, these are the responsible person who will provide the data. So we will fix up the responsibility of each and every department coordinator, and we will provide the technical guidelines, technical skill set to each coordinator. So once these coordinator will able to provide the data, then it's easy for us. So we provide the same philosophy. So main issue is the data collection. Second, the knowledge and awareness, and third, the assurance of the data. A lot of the people they provide the not accurate data. So we done the verification of these data. So third is the verification. So reasonable assurance, limited assurance, this type of assurance company at sustainable reporting company has mandated the certain assurance. So during the assurance, we need to be understand ki as a assurance, how can you prepare for the assurance? How can you make the data? What are the rules and responsibilities? So we provide the assurance preparedness also.
So, is there a method to it? Is there a specific framework that is given by the government or by the rules? Or is it done, as you mentioned earlier, through international standards only?
So at India, the BRSR framework is mandatory. Like SEBI has given a BRSR framework. So for top 1000, it's a mandatory. But apart from BRSR, like if you are working in abroad also, so like Dow Jones Sustainability Index, they have a separate framework disclosure requirement. Same CDP Carbon Disclosure Project, they have the separate questionnaire. Same at MSCI, they are at the separate questionnaire. So see, a lot of the international rating agency are available. They will some agency they have the separate framework. Some agency they will take care your annual report data or on the basis of your published data they will provide the rating. So mainly for the compliance point of view, the BRSR is applicable, but for all the listed company who have the market beyond the India, they need to be follow the certain guideline, because if you are making a business in US, then you need to be follow the US compliance also. So US have a different rating agency, different disclosure. So mainly the Sustainalytics, the MSCI, the DJSI, the CDP, the Bloomberg, these are the rating agencies who will provide the different disclosure requirement and rating. So mainly the ITC, Wipro, Godrej, Infosys, these type of companies, they will adopt it the same.
So, while we were speaking, you told us about the 9 principles in BRSR. So, are these principles at least common in all the frameworks?
Correct. So mainly the principle, we have the 9 principle. Like principle 6 is related to environmental. Okay. Principle 8 is related to the CSR point of view. Principle 9 is related to the service sector. So mainly the concept of these principle at a ESG, you need to be take the environmental point of view. So like sustainability, we have the 3 vertical: environmental, social, and governance. Environment means water management, energy management, all the things are which are related to environment you need to be follow. Social point of view, diversity, employee welfare, health and safety, community relations, CSR, these type of things. How the company deal with the social aspect. Governance means the board of director structure, board of director responsibility, your risk mitigation, your policy, your code of conduct. So at every disclosure, at every sustainability disclosure, they need to be follow the 30% environment, 30% governance, 30% social aspect. So you need to be follow the 3 pillars. So all the reporting pillars they are making on the 3 pillars. Like CDP, they are more focused on the environment. So they are only covering the environment. DJSI, they will cover the 3 aspects. Same SEDEX, they are more focused on the social point of view. So sustainability means you need to follow the 3 pillars: environmental, social, and governance. So same at BRSR, the 9 principle, 2 principle are related to the environmental, three pillars, 3 principle are related to the social, 4 pillars, 4 principle they are related to the governance. So it's a combination of E, S, and G. Because if you need to be follow the social and governance for a better sustainability point.
So, you have been in this industry for a long time now,
Correct.
right? So, could you just highlight the differences that you in your journey can see, when you started your journey until, let's say, a few years back? So, what has the journey been like? What are the things that you have seen changing? What is the response of the companies?
So actually, right now, company are doing their sustainability only due to compliance. First, I want to say that sustainability is beyond the compliance. At India, everything is depend on the compliance. But Sustainability, if you think sustainability just like a comply, you only need to be follow the certain guideline, because I already said ki sustainability not just making a report. Right now, people are thinking if I will submit my sustainability report, it's solely. Sustainability is more dependent on the implementation. Like in environmental point of view, if you are doing certain work on the water management, you are doing certain water recycling, water reduction, then you need to be implement the same. You need to be follow certain capital investment. You need to be make certain project. You need to be make some awareness for the people ki how can we recycle the water. So mainly right now in India, people are much aware, afraid about the investment. So sustainability have the indirect saving. It's not a direct saving. If you are spending 2 crore on the water management, then surely indirect saving is coming. Your water will save, but it will not give you the direct. So the ROI word is not related to the sustainability. But India people are thinking that everything is related to ROI. If I'm spending 1 CR, then because a lot of the people are asking why we go for the sustainability report. What are the benefits? So I'm saying it's all the indirect benefit. If you are doing the marketing on the sustainability point of view, like if you, I'm giving an example, like I have the one phone in my hand. Yeah, right now, if you are doing the marketing, this is the phone of 30,000. It's about this capacity of internal storage. It's a simple marketing thing. But as a sustainability point of view, if you are doing the marketing, like this is the eco-friendly phone, the plastic, we are using the 30% recycled content, the glass are made by the recycled material. This is the 100% disposable material. The end of life is very easy. We are not using any hazardous substance. And this is the eco-mark labeling, and this is the sustainable product. Then the marketing will be the in a different way. You can say this is the carbon neutral. We had released certain amount of CO2 and we had mitigated the same. And you can declare ki we have the like one mobile have a 3 kg per 3 kg per kg of CO2 emission. Some mobile have a zero, some mobile have a 0.1. So how can you make your marketing? So through sustainability, you can make a different type of marketing. It's depend on you. Because at sustainability, three things are coming: IEC, information, education, and communication. You need to be publish the information of your product. You need to provide the awareness to the consumer why your product is different. And third is the communication. How can you communicate the same? If you are doing certain things on the sustainability point of view, how can you done the sustainability communication, marking, labeling? So it's all depend. You can done the life cycle assessment of your product. You need to follow the product sustainability. Right now, India, very few companies are working towards the product sustainability. You can make a product who have a lesser impact on the environment and lesser impact on the society. So if you can make a sustainable product, you can use the recycled content material, you can use the renewable energy, you can make a lesser carbon footprint emission. Because after 10 to 20 year, maybe people will asking if I have a Apple phone, the Apple phone carbon footprint is 1 kg. I have a Samsung phone which have a carbon emission of 2 kg. So maybe the people will go for the 1 kg carbon emission. Right now, these things are not taken, but as if you see the global warming, these type of things, maybe after 20 years, every people are thinking about the water and life. Because right now, if you see the temperature, so I always say the sustainability beyond the compliant, it's related to your future generation. If you are making the money after 20 years, your child will not be walk through on the walkway because the heat are very high. Right now, at a 50 degrees centigrade, as a young people, we are not able to walking on the road. So after
Hmm.
20 to 25 years, when your grandchildren, when your children to children coming, how can they survive in the atmosphere? At right now, at in this pollution at Delhi, the temperature, the air quality is very. If you think after 20 to 25, how can you survive? So the main thing is it's not thinking sustainability is just like a framework for the reporting point of view. Think after 20 years, how can as an individual I can contribute to the environment? So it's very important. कि जब 20 साल बाद कुछ बचेगी नहीं तो बिजनेस क्या करोगे? सबसे पहले तो ये
Hmm.
सोचो कि 20 साल बाद जिंदा तो रहो आप
Hmm.
बिजनेस करने की. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. और
Hmm.
सीधी बात है कि when you are adopted the sustainability practice, then you if you go for the solar, then automatically the energy cost will come. If you implemented the sustainability initiative, energy saving initiative, then automatically saving is coming, if you go for the water saving, if you go for the biodiversity, if you implement it to the social sustainability, then employee will more happy and they will give more productivity because employee are your backbone. If you are not providing the satisfaction wages to the employee in a right way, they will because right now it's not happening. At past, people are thinking, yeah, I will quit my job, then no one give you the job. People are thinking minimum spend 2 years, but right now the scenario has changed. People are left their job in a 3 to 4 months, and they easily got the job because the opportunity is available. अब वो टाइम नहीं रहा कि अब मुझे 6 साल तक एक कंपनी में काम करना है, लोग एक एक महीने में जॉब। पहले लोग डरते थे इंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के लिए कि इफ आई स्टार्ट द जॉब, अगर मैं इंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में फेल हो गया तो मुझे कोई कंपनी जॉब नहीं लेती।
Hmm.
लेकिन अब टाइम चेंज हो चुका है। तो सोशल सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू नीड टू बी फॉलो कि हाउ कैन यू मेक अ सेफ सस्टेनेबल कल्चर फॉर योर एम्प्लॉय फॉर अ बेटर प्रोडक्टिविटी। क्योंकि एम्प्लॉय खुश होगा तभी सब कुछ आएगा। सो दैट्स व्हाई सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज बियॉन्ड द कंप्लायंस एंड if the company has implemented then the structure is coming and this is the future generation requirement. कल को अभी जैसे 1,000 कंपनी में हुआ है, कुछ दिन में बोल दिया जाएगा सारी कंपनी को सस्टेनेबिलिटी रिपोर्टिंग,
Hmm.
सडनली द वर्क प्रेशर विल बी हाई। फिर आप क्या करोगे, कंसल्टेंट के पास जाओगे कि 20 लाख रिपोर्ट बना दो। सो इट्स डिपेंड ऑन यू, यू स्टार्ट योर जर्नी इन अ लिटिल वे कि आप पहले बेस बनाइए, अपने केस स्टडी करिए, अपने समझिए कि राइट नाउ व्हाट इज योर पोजीशन, अडॉप्ट द डे बाय डे प्रैक्टिस। आज कुछ वाटर के प्रोजेक्ट लगा लिए, सेकंड ईयर यू कैन टेक सर्टेन वाटर प्रोजेक्ट, यू कैन टेक सर्टेन, सो डे बाय डे यू कैन improve the same. I already say it's not a one day job. You will hire a consultant, you will give the 1 crore to the consultant, the agency will implement all of it. It's all depend on the top management vision and philosophy कि उनको क्या चाहिए. So it a continuously improvement, day by day you need to be follow the same. So the concept is the understand the concept of the sustainability and implement the same. तो धीमे धीमे टाइम लगेगा, बट राइट नाउ द इंडिया इन अ बेटर पोजीशन,
Hmm.
पीपल आर मोर कॉन्शियस फॉर द सस्टेनेबिलिटी because it's a requirement. The compliance is also indirect saving, and third, as a responsible community, as a responsible company, it's so responsibility.
So आजकल हम ये भी देखते हैं बहुत ज्यादा कि companies are trying to greenwash, they are trying to claim a lot of things that are not happening actually. So could you
Greenwashing.
हाँ, could you explain what is greenwashing and किस तरीके से कंपनी उसको मिटिगेट कर सकती है?
So actually, greenwashing is the publish the wrong information to the public domain. And right now, if you are publishing any report without any assurance, it's a greenwashing. Like if you are saying that my product is the carbon neutral, without certification, without assurance, without follow any standard and framework, if you independently say that I am the carbon neutral, then this is the greenwashing. It will affect the company reputation. Because like I'm giving an example, like this is the bottle, one plastic bottle, you are saying it's made by the recycled content material. But you are not using the recycled content, only for the marketing point of view you are saying this is the make by the virgin recycled content. So for publishing any information to the public domain, first check the credential, the information is right or not, take the third party assurance, follow the standard, and after the third party assurance you will provide the declaration. So at past, a lot of the company they had provided the wrong information to the market, and when the people are thinking, then the company reputation will dig up. So greenwashing is like a providing the wrong information to the market. Like your water consumption is 1 lakh metric ton, and you are saying that our water consumption is only 10,000. It's a greenwashing. So at sustainability reporting, if you are publishing any report, then provide the assurance of these data, provide the your scoping boundary, provide the right thing. I'm giving an example. If you check the all of the company, all the company are claiming we will be the net zero by 2040, but they are not started the GHG accounting of scope 3. So without GHG accounting, how can you say you will be the net zero by 2040? So this is the greenwash. If you not done the GHG accounting, if you not done the know your emission, how can you set at 2040, 2045 you will be the net zero? So that's why the SBTi target approval is coming. You need to be submit your target to the SBTi. SBTi will validate your target. They will check your performance, and then you will disclose same in public domain. Ki you will be the net zero by 2030. You have the roadmap that every year we will be reduce these type of use. So the
What is
greenwashing have the
hmm,
very reputational effect.
what is SBTi?
SBTi is the Science-Based Target Approval Initiative. So CDP has launched this initiative. And SBTi, if you are go for the net zero, then you need to be submit your target to the SBTi. SBTi check your target. They will validate your target. They will check what are the methodology you have adopted and what is your roadmap. So they will validate, recheck all the things, and they will approve your target. If this target is validated by the SBTi, so they are adopted the science-based target approach. So it's like an initiative. It's not a mandatory point of view, but if your target is approved by the SBTi, it will give you a credibility. So
So,
that's why the assurance is coming to avoid the
hmm,
greenwashing. The reasonable assurance is adopted by the BRSR. The limited assurance, the assurance will provide a credibility. It's checked by the third party. All the data that provided by the company is accurate.
so in your experience, you have worked with multiple companies, and now you are also doing consulting work with companies. So, when you talk to these companies, what are the major misconceptions that they have about ESG?
Correct. So actually, when I meet with a lot of the company, like I'm giving an example, when I meet any company, the people are always asking the same, कि what my competitor will not do. Mainly company of the philosophy same. Ki if you go for a FMCG company, then the MD will say ki why my other competitor will they are doing. If they are not doing, if you are not doing anything in the market, how can you make the same? So when you are working on the sustainability, don't think how your peers will going on. Maybe your
Hmm.
peers will not adopt the sustainable practice. So you will follow your same practice. So this is the one feeling when I feel ki people are always doing the comparison. कि टाटा क्या कर रहा है, मारुति क्या कर रही है, गोदरेज क्या कर रहा है, यूनिलीवर क्या कर, यूनिलीवर ने इफ यू आर यूनिलीवर नॉट डूइंग ऑन द सोशल सस्टेनेबिलिटी देन यू नॉट, आप भी नहीं करोगे. So it's not a right practice.
Hmm.
Always follow the standard as per the requirement of sustainability what need to be followed. Second thing, people are thinking that sustainability reporting is just like a community communication. People are thinking that only making a report is enough. It's not thing. You need to be make the department wise ESG target. I read out a lot of the company report, and I found that companies had taken certain target on the company level, but they had not split the target on the department level. Like you had declared two targets, net zero by 2030, water neutral by 2040. But what are the other aspects? At social point of view, what is your target? At governance point of view, what is your target? So you need to be follow the ESG target in three categories: environmental, social, governance, and also the department wide. At supply chain point of view, what is your target? I will go for the 100% renewable and green fuel supply chain. I will go for the 100% sustainable sourcing. From social point of view, I will adopt it the human right impact assessment. From the marketing and R&D point of view, I will make the life cycle assessment of product. I will make the net zero product, carbon neutral product. So on the department to department level, you need to follow the target. But when you see the company target, they will not provide you the detailed target. So if you are provided the detailed target, it will give the more clarity on the company point of view. You are working in each and every direction. So when I work with Havels, I done a very good work. I had made the department wise target. Every department have the separate target. The quality, you have the separate target. Purchase, you have the separate target. Because if all the department, they will have the separate target and they are doing the same, then the company annual and global target will be achieved in a systematic manner. Because sustainability, it's not just like a EHS department, corporate communication, and company secretary job. It's a integration of all of the departments. So you need to follow the sustainability and lower management to top management. And your top management strategy will be the defined, because without top management support, you cannot do the same. So your top management mission commitment and your governance structure, the top management will be responsible for the ESG committee. So at every company, the ESG committee will not be formed. So it's very important that top management will form a ESG committee. The director, uh, their chief sustainability officer, they will appoint. Sustainability leads are appointed. Plant level sustainability champions are adopted. So if you adopted the same, then it's a better way for the go for the sustainability. So you can make sustainable supply chain, one area, sustainable procurement, second area, sustainable packaging, sustainable manufacturing, and your social sustainability. So you need to follow the 4 to 5 department coordinator, then you will achieve the same in a better system. It's my understanding and my experience. When you go for the sustainability and you need to be following this direction, it will give you a more impact.
So, this is my last question. There are a lot of people who want to get into sustainability, but they don't know how to step into the sector. So, what are your advice to individuals who want to come into this sector?
Correct. So actually, same thing. Actually, I meet a lot of the people. They are taxes me because I am part of the world economy from a global shaper. Also, I providing a lot of the free consultancy because I charge for the company only. But any individual, any fresher, they will provide you guidance. They tax me when I free. I will always revert back to you. I can say ki more than 5,000 people right now in a 2 3 year. I will provide the guidance every day. I got 2 3 calls. So if you are a fresher, you want a career in sustainability, first decide your area. Sustainability, it's a different. If you are coming from the packaging side, you may go for the sustainable packaging. If you are coming from the purchase side, you may go for the sustainable procurement. If you are coming from the supply chain side, you can go for the sustainable supply chain. If you are coming from the electrical mechanical utility side, you can go for the implementation reduction side. So it's not a one department integration. Ki everyone is thinking we will go for the corporate sustainability. As per your capability, as per your skill set, first set your criteria. In which area you want to work. Maybe like CSR guy, HR guy, they will go for the social sustainability. Like EHS guy, electric and mechanical guy, they will go for the environmental sustainability. If you have the finance guy, and if you have the CA, company secretary, you will better do for the corporate governance side. If you are coming from the English literature communication side, you can go for the sustainability communication side. So right now, what thing are missing in India, everyone is taking as a implementation, so corporate sustainability team. But if at corporate sustainability team, people have the different skill set, because one person may be a good report writing, one person have a good implementation. If and for the implement for the environmental sustainability, it's a core technical. So for the implementation point of view, the core technical people is required. So if you are coming from the technical background, you know how can you save the water, you know how can you make the green building, you know how can you save the energy. You can take the implementation part. You can go for the project implementation part. If you have the very good drafting skill, if you have the very good analytic skill, you can make the data collection and this point of view. If you have the assurance point of view, internal audit, you can go for the assurance point of view. So right now at sustainability, the assurance is always available. You can take the assurance team, you can go for the consulting team. And if you are the fresher, first choose your area. You can go for the, as an ESG analyst. So S&P Global, a lot of the company they had provided jobs of the ESG analyst. But from going to any job, first need to be understand the concept of you. What are the requirement? What are the key area? So actually, it's not just a job for the corporate sustainability. Every department have a separate job. R&D product sustainability is a separate department. So it's all depend you ki which area your skill set will be the fun. So it's a very simple way. First check your credential, what is your skill set area, and try to go for the different area. Don't try ki I will got a job in corporate sustainability department because at corporate level people are very less, 4 to 5 people. But on the plant level, you will be joined as a sustainability champion. On the plant level, you can join as a consultant, you can join as advisory services, you can join as a third party assurance, you can go for the social sustainability also, human right impact assessment, social audit, energy audit, water audit. These are all part of the sustainability. So you can choose any topic And if you have the 5 to 6 year experience, 10-year experience, you know the each and every area, then try to go for the corporate department. Because as a corporate sustainability people, the people should understand the each and every aspect. And why the company are lacking? Because the person who are handle the corporate sustainability, they don't have the idea of all the vertical. So if I am the head of corporate sustainability, I will know in each and every aspect. I will have the knowledge of the social sustainability, I have the knowledge of the governance sustainability also. So at combined level, you need to be follow the certain guideline.
So, the first thing is deciding your area. So, are there any other things that a person needs to, get tick marked before getting into the sector?
So first you take certain trainings, like a lot of the online training is also available. A lot of the online stuff is also available. In my YouTube, we have provided a lot of the free lecture also. So you can take our free session also. A lot of the people, they are helping to these participants to make their career. So
Hmm.
first you understand what is the sustainability reporting. As a BRSR reporting, what are the questions are they have asking. So you first know the what are the reporting requirement, what is the concept of ESG, and how can I fit myself. If you have the good communication skill, good, you can try for the report writing and this point of view. If you have the good analytic skill, you can go for the GHG accounting. So you can take certain short-term courses, and you will try to join various companies like PwC, EY, Deloitte. They are hiring a lot of the person. They are paying a very good salary.
So, majorly, it's firstly focusing on one or two areas that you like and the areas that you come from, and the second is getting the training for that.
Training and skill
Yeah.
set is required. If you have the skill,
Okay.
you can easily got the job.
Hmm. So, as you mentioned, you have started this one course with the university. So, are there any other courses available in India that one can pursue?
So like right now, I am Lucknow. They provided a post graduation diploma. IIT Kanpur has started certain courses. A lot of the universities also started courses, but the fees are too high. I think I am Lucknow. Their courses around 11 lakh. Indian Institute of Forest Management, their PG courses around 7 to 8 lakh. Same symbiosis, they are also running XIMM, Bhubaneswar, they are also running certain courses. Nalanda University is also running courses. So a lot of the courses are running, but because I am also teachers to these participants, and I feel that sustainability is not a theoretical thing. If any faculty, they will provide you the reporting, the person should have done any work. A professor who never prepare a sustainability report, who never done a GHG account, how can you, they will teach us you better. They only provide you the theoretical things. But as sustainability, the practical is required. Theoretical, यहाँ पे कोई आपको lecture तो देना नहीं है. You need to be give a 50-minute lecture. You need to be implement the same. And all the implementation, these are coming through practical experience. So when you are going for any course, please check who is your trainer. If the trainer have the on-ground practical experience, they had work in sustainability on the on-ground, they have the practical experience, they will give you the better clarity on the sustainability. So right now, these participants, they join my course because they know that Nitin have the practical experience, Nitin has implemented the same. So I will try to deliver my practical experience. I'm not providing any theoretical things, and because every theoretical is every all of things are available at Google. मैंने कोई घर से तो किताब लिखी नहीं है, मैं भी सब
Hmm.
चीजें देख के बता रहा हूँ बस.
Hmm.
I will add my practical experience.
Yeah.
डिस्क्लोजर वही है, BRSR का फिक्स फॉर्मेट है. मैंने ऐसा तो है नहीं कि उस फॉर्मेट में कुछ अलग से लगा दिया हो. आई विल एक्सप्लेन द फॉर्मेट, and I will explain ki how can you prepare the rule. Everything is available at Google, and I can say ki no one teaches me sustainability. I can make myself. I can learn all of the things through practical experience. When you are doing the practical, then the automatically the capability things is coming. So please start learning. Everything is available at Google. Please start different company sustainability report. And I give you promise, if you had read out of 10 sustainability report of any company, then after reading of 10 report, you will understand ki what type of question, what type of requirement is required. I give you the basic step. Select 10 company sustainability report, make a Excel sheet. At environmental point of view, company one, what are they doing in water management area? Make a comparison. In waste management area, 10 company area. Social sustainability, सबका आपने लिख लिया. Comparison देखो. Why first company and second company is missing? What are the common things? What are the missing things? Make a summary and you will understand ki from veteran point of view, how can you make the study? So you can easily do it. It's all depend you. No one teach you sustainability and will you say it's all depend you how will learn up the same. Right now the main thing people are thinking कि सब shortcut में हो जाए. No one is ready to go for the practical experience. People are thinking कि I have the good communication skill. I have the good skill. I am looking very good. And I can easily go to job. When I started my job at 8,000, and my BTech time, my pocket money is 10,000. अगर मैं सोचता रहता कि यार 10,000 तो पापा ही दे रहे हैं, 8,000 की जॉब क्यों करूं तुम्हें. बट व्हेन आई चूज अ लिटिल कंपनी, आई वर्क इन 8,000, आई अर्न द एक्सपीरियंस. तो सेम एट सस्टेनेबिलिटी. डोंट थिंक कि आपको स्टार्टिंग में पैसा क्या मिल रहा है. चूज अ कंपनी हु कैन प्रोवाइड यू द प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस. आपको पता चला एक कंपनी में 20 लाख मिल गया, सीखने को कुछ नहीं मिला. एक कंपनी ऐसी भी हो सकती है इसने आपको 6 लाख दिए लेकिन एक साल में एसिड बना दिया. तो एंड ट्राई टू टेक द सर्टेन कंपनी की रिपोर्ट्स. यू कैन डाउनलोड द कंपनी सस्टेनेबिलिटी रिपोर्ट. उनको डिटेल में पढ़ो, उनका एनालिसिस करो. एज ए ईएसजी एनालिस्ट, व्हाट इज योर जॉब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी? टू रीड आउट ऑल द रिपोर्ट and provide the insight. So same ESG analyst you can done yourself. Same you can find out at environmental sustainability we have the 10 point: water management, waste management, energy management, emission सब बना लिया. Social में employee welfare, CSR, employee health and safety, human right impact assessment, POS, ये सब लिख लिया. Governance में board of director structure, gender diversity, roles and responsibility, risk management. आपने सेपरेट क्वेश्चनर बना लिया. कॉलम बनाओ, 10 कंपनी के लिखो लाइन से. उसके बाद उसका एक पीयर एनालिसिस कर लो कि which things are missing, which are the common things which are done by all of the company. So you can done yourself. When you are reading, you can get the insight. And sustainability is totally practical. It's totally practical. Maybe a 20-year experienced person, they have the less knowledge of a 5-year experienced person. It totally depends on the experience. I know my 2-3 junior, they have the only 2-year experience, but they are the better of the 15-year experienced person because they know the basic concept. If you understand the concept of sustainability, then everything is clear. BRSR, GRI सब एक से ही है. Everyone is dependent on the 3 pillar. So EU CSRD is coming, yeah, DJSI coming, CDP coming. If you know the concept, then everything is very possible for us. So a lot of the people are thinking sustainability is very simple. Sustainability is not very simple. Sustainability is core technical and practical. It's like a R&D point of view. It's like a PhD. If you understand the concept, then very thing is coming. Same as car driving. If you know how can you drive, then it's very easy for us. If you don't know, then you will always confuse कि पहला gear लगाना है या दूसरा gear लगाना. So it totally depend on the practical point of view. So as a fresher, if you are seeking the career in sustainability, first give you a simple advice: choose your area, in which area you are fit. Second, start reading. Download 10 sustainability report, make a comparison, E, S and G, understand the concept, download the BRSR format, take all the question, the environment say this type of question, and you can done easily. And if you found any difficulty, you can connect with us also. We will provide the free. For personal level, I did not charge single rupee. I charge only for the company and training. But as an individual, if you get any insight, you can connect with us Sunday. At Sunday, I will try to deliver my time for the so if through my guidance, if any person, people, career will happen, it's a very good thing for us because अभी हम कुछ अच्छे काम तो करने इसी बहाने भला हो जाए. So it's like a simple CSR for me. Through my experience, if I can deliver certain thing, I am always ready.
Thank you so much, sir. So before calling off the call, I would like to take your feedback and on on how this conversation went and anything that you would like to share that I didn't ask and you wanted to share.
Yes, it's a very good initiative taken by you. It's a required because a lot of the people they are seeking the guidance, but due to the non-connection of right person, because I know when I started my career, then no one is my mentor. like I can say ki, in the last 15-16 year, I can learn all of the things through different experience. I had worked with Lala company, I had worked with MNC, I work with project, but no one is ready to guide me the right pathway. When I left out my job, I don't know ki what are the right company to give get the job. So what I do, I will go to the Google, type the environmental company in Delhi. I will download a list of call to everyone. Yeah, I had done the BTech in environmental engineering. If you have any job, I am saying my experience. So I'm doing the same. I don't know what are the company where I give the interview. So college had not provided the placement type of thing. So I download a list call to. तो पता चला कि at environmental point of view ETP STP area है तो मैं ETP STP में घुस गया. When I work with project then I know कि नहीं EHS department होता है then I go to the EHS. जब कंपनी में गया तो पता चला कि अच्छा सस्टेनेबिलिटी भी कोई पार्ट होता है. So lot of the people they don't know how can they start the career. So right now the LinkedIn is the best platform to connect with people. So please make an account in LinkedIn, connect it with the right people. And LinkedIn, many people are helping each other. A lot of the people, your type, they are providing the podcast. You can take a chance to connect with the different trainers, different faculty. And you can, I'm also planning to start one CSR initiative. I'm also planning to launch my NGO only for the basically related to climate education. And I will try to deliver certain boot camp on the school level, career guidance level on the free level. So I
Hmm.
had decided that 5 day I will work for the company and 2 day I will totally work for the society. It's a simple phenomenon. I have decided I'm not implemented, but it's my future plan ki at every Sunday I will teach to 50 people. I had set a target. So surely, if you initiate any, if you have the audience, if the people, we can connect at, we can plan certain mentorship program, and I'm happy to deliver my experience and I will guide you. So any people who want to understand any mentorship, they will connect with Abhishek. So when Abhishek will plan a certain session, and surely in upcoming Sunday, I will try to provide my mentorship and I will try to engage my other colleague also. They will try to deliver their experience also.
That would be a great initiative, sir. Thank you so much for taking out the time to talk to me.
Thank you,
So,
Abhishek. You are doing a good job. Keep it up and always keep in connect. If you require any help, feel free to connect with us. Thank you,
sure,
Abhishek.
sure, sir. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.